first name. A black one, though. Sounds like a black one, though.
Sorry to disappoint.
You didn't disappoint. You came late. So technically, you are the black guitar guy. This is the exact mic that I've been trying to tell my parents that it's gonna make me grow as a comic. You know what I mean? And they're like, don't go to that garage mic. It's in an alley. Nobody in this garage has made it yet, so I don't feel like we're about to get shot up, so I feel safe.
That was last week.
That was last week? There are Mexicans playing music next door. I feel at home. I'm from LA, so I really feel at home. Yeah. And I didn't realize last time I came here, I was trying not to act like I really didn't like the music, because some people here were making fun of me, like, dang, they always be practicing. I was like, can they turn it up? I grew up in South Central on like 34th and Central, and I didn't realize till like a couple of weeks ago, I was walking by Quinceañera, and I didn't realize that for years, instead of paying attention to the gunshots, I went to sleep to mariachi music. Like all through my childhood, because Mexicans never go to sleep. They work and they stay up and party all night. I don't know. They've been on ecstasy for years and we didn't even realize it. So glad I brought my jacket. It is colder than a white man's thoughts outside. I feel like I need some protection out here, you know? I'm just like, at this point with the police, shoot a nigga in the ass. You know what I mean? Just shoot him in the ass. You know how to have back target practice. Like, you know how to shoot us in the back. If you could just do it lower in the buttocks. Just shoot a nigga somewhere so he can take his kids to school the next week. You know what I mean? Damn. What's crazy about that is I think that black people are so amazing that, and the police are so stupid. Because you know they always be like, I thought I saw a gun. Which I don't know what iPhone 8 looks like a Magnum 47. But okay, let me get that copy to that phone. I'm just thinking that one day they're going to shoot a guy that has no hands and no legs. And they're going to be like, I thought I saw a gun. Like, what nigga is shooting you with his pinky toe? Like, niggas are amazing, but damn, we not shooting people with our toes, okay? And then if they did shoot the handicapped dude, like, if they made niggas handicapped, we will be the coolest handicapped niggas around. Do you understand? Niggas will put rams on their wheelchair. You can't keep us down too long. I just hate watching the news. I feel like even the newscaster doesn't have any sympathy for the victim. You know what I mean? She just be reading a teleprompter like, today in Los Angeles, JJ was shot and killed. They called him Nuck Nuck because he did nigger shit. He told tube socks and DVDs out of his uncle's truck. Next coming up is squirrels who can swim on YouTube. You're not going to show us high school graduation picture? He was standing outside of a Foot Locker. He had just bought his last pair of Jordans. Guess the nigga should have saved his money. He had $32.84 left on his EBT card. The money will remain on the card because he did not trust his baby mama enough to give her the code. Next coming up, Beyonce and Jay-Z are planning on having triplets, and Jay-Z will carry the babies. Like, what the fuck? That transition is fucking crazy. I don't know how fried chicken and Newports always get into these killings, but if I hear another fucking Newport fried chicken story at the end of these murders.
Really?
Yes, really. My mom is from Compton, and my dad is Nigerian. So I'm really African American. Stunting on all y'all fake motherfuckers who be checking it off on your checklist. I really check it off. It's crazy because when I was growing up, like, I didn't realize that my parents.
What you had back where it was? Very okay.
Because I was about to talk about something crazy. Not super crazy, but I didn't realize that my parents didn't have a good relationship until one of my friends spent the night, and she was like, your dad is asleep on the couch. Like, is he gonna go in the room? And I was like, go in the room? Why would my dad sleep in the bed with my mom? Like, how are they gonna stay married if they sleep in the same room? Take your dumb ass in the room. She was like, Akeyla, my dad sleeps in the room with my mom. And I was like, I didn't know that parents sleep, which is weird because I knew that they made children. So I thought that they had sex and then the dad went in the living room and slept on the couch. Like, I didn't know that y'all stayed in the bed together. So I was looking at her like, bitch, your family about to break up. Keep your parents in that same room and see if they stay together. Stupid. It's messed up childhood. I didn't think anything was wrong with cheating either. My dad would like take me on dates with him and his girlfriend. So I didn't think anything was wrong with cheating until you get to school and kids are like, oh, you know, your dad is only supposed to be with your mom. And I was like, what? It was crazy because whatever job the lady had that my dad fucked around with, like, I got the hookup off of it. You know what I'm saying? If she worked for Nike, I had everything Nike. Like, I had a Dooney and Burke bag when I was 8. Like, what the fuck? I was like, let's see what I'm gonna wear today, the clutch or the handbag. I'm gonna go with the clutch. It's Wednesday. Went to private school with a uniform on and a Dooney and Burke bag. And then one time I remember for like a month my dad didn't go out. Like, you know, he would stay home, eat dinner, and then he would go out at night and hang out with his girl. And he would come back in the morning and take us to school. So I didn't know anything was wrong with it. So one time he came home, it was like for a month he didn't go out. And like after a couple of weeks, I was like, yo, Dad, bruh, what is you doing at the house? Like, I need them silver shoes for prom is coming up. I need those shoes. I need you to call Diane. I need you to call Diane and reconcile. I would be looking at my mom like, what you mean you want to work out what? I need these shoes for prom, okay? I'm trying to work out this relationship. I was like, Daddy, you know mom is fucking up. She cooked last week, didn't cook this week. Give Diane another chance. I just feel like at some point my mom should have gave her a thank you card. Like, if any woman is out here thinking that it was just you and your husband in your marriage, girl, get it together. I don't know why Hallmark doesn't have thank you cards for mistresses. Like, they're not new. They're not new, bitches. They've been here for a long time. Like, thank you for not giving my husband an STD. He'll call you on our 10th anniversary. Just keep it simple. Hallmark, $3.95. I live in Compton now. I live in my grandparents' old house. And my grandparents passed away a couple years ago. That's how we ended up moving in their house. And I was really, really close with my granddad. And just living, I stay in his room now, which is crazy. But I just miss him so much. But I think I got some of my comedy from him. And the other day I was driving by one of his favorite sandwich spots. And my grandfather passed away from cancer, but it was so bad that, and he was elderly, but he was starting to use the control of his bladder, you know what I'm saying? So he would just pee on himself, we'd be out in public. But he would never tell me though. So we'll be sitting out at the sandwich spot and he'll just stand up and like put his sweater in the front of his pants, like tie his sweater backwards so the front will be covering his pants. And he'd be like, all right, let's go to Ralph's. And I mean, he was like 80-something, so I knew that he had peed on himself, but I didn't want to ask him, like, Granddad, you peed on yourself, you know what I'm saying? So one day I was like, you look ridiculous with if you tie the sweater in the back and you pee on the back, okay, cool. But penis in the front, his pants will be wet in the front. And I'm like, Granddad, you cannot put your sweater, it just doesn't look right. Let's just go home and change. And he's like, don't nobody know I peed on myself. And I'm like, they're going to notice when they see you walking in the front. And when they turn around, he was like, if they check around and look at my ass, they a faggot. What is that? What are you talking about? He was like, they look at my ass and look at anything in the bottom, they're a fucking faggot. I'm like, no, you peed on yourself. Got nothing to do with them looking at your dick. It's pee right there. I don't know, I think it's because I'm going to Nigeria in August for my cousin's wedding, and I've just been thinking about my family a lot. And my grandmother, she used to live here. My dad's mother, she used to live here when I was a little kid. And it was so adorable when she first got here and we came from the airport. So for like a week, wherever we took her, she would read every sign that we would pass by. Colorado Boulevard. herb and baked. Lakma Senta. Rodeo. So at first it's cute, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, her English is getting better. You know, she wanted to become a nurse. She got the job. But then after a while, it got fucking annoying. Of her just in the car saying shit. There are no ladies here tonight. But I'm still going to do this joke. It's 2018. I don't have a car. I don't have a boyfriend. I live with my mom. But every dude is trying to fuck me. Every dude. It's like the less I have, the more they want me. You know what I mean? I'm like, I would get my life together, but I'm doing pretty fucking good right now, you know? People trying to clown me like, Akeyla, get a car. You need to move out your mom's house. Nigga, this is how God is going to work. Starting from nothing. He can't work with me if I already got everything going on. I took the bus here, and the bus driver, he was like, oh, you look nice today. I was like, thank you. He was like, you know what? You ain't even got to pay. The fare is on me. I'm like, you know why he didn't charge me, right? That nigga was trying to fuck. I know y'all be doing it real slow. Somebody walked in with a pizza earlier and asked me did I want some first. That nigga is trying to fuck. Shout out to the twins who do music. They offer me a beer. Cut it out. You know I don't drink Pabst Blue Ribbon. You saw me with my Smirnoff. But they trying to fuck. So they gonna offer me whatever they got. You feel me? You know?
That's hilarious.
I don't usually run into you guys on the regular, but somehow I'm on this show. They trying to fuck, okay? So obvious. So tonight, I know when y'all go home with your girlfriends and you kiss all up on her and tell her you love her and stuff, you're really cheating on that bitch. That's what's really going on, okay? Thank you all so much for your time. I had a great time. Have a good night.
Boys,